the biggest winners of 2020 is unfortunately the mainstream media. Now, we rail against the mainstream media all the time. We know that they're biased. We know that they're hacks. We know that they're fakes. We know that they're basically running PR and communications for Democrats. We see that, and we say that every single day, basically year in, year out. But the mainstream media won this year because you know why? The mainstream media succeeded into getting Americans and getting average people so scared, so terrified of a virus that came from China that has a 99.9% recovery rate if you're under 70 years old, that the American people accepted lockdowns. They accepted control. They accepted government overreach. They accepted tyrannical behavior from these elected officials. And they accepted Dr. Fauci as some sort of god of science. And they accepted all of this stuff because there is still far too large a share of the American population that relies on their news from the mainstream media. They do not realize that these people are crooks. They do not realize that these people make money from making them afraid. These people do not realize that these mainstream media people are in bed with Democrats and will basically say whatever Democrats want them to say. So the mainstream media did win this year. And by the way, while they had us all cooped up in our homes, while they had people in a state of near hysteria that a lot of people are still in right now, while they have seen people shut down small businesses and restaurants and mom and pop shops, while they've seen people committing suicide and going through crazy mental health issues this year, while we have seen children that were taken out of school and put into this virtual learning, which doesn't teach anybody anything and is probably going to set some of them back for years. The mainstream media has seen some of their biggest ratings ever. The people in charge have made more money than they ever have before. Lots of idiot, talentless journalists have gotten famous this year because of the mainstream media's bidding. So while it pains me to say this pains me to my core to tell you that the mainstream media is one of the biggest winners of 2020. That is just the facts. They played us. They screwed us. They continue to play us. They continue to lie to us. They continue to mislead and misrepresent and obfuscate things. They continue to hide things. And yet and still, the vast majority of the American public continues to watch it. So yes, in 2020, the mainstream media was one of the biggest winners. My only question is, in 2021, are the American people going to get the memo and start making them into the losers that they deserve to be? It's up to us. Dare to dream.